thought this car was made in Germany. Hi, my name's Jordan, and I can't focus. The roads of this great country are filled with people you hate. Traffic molesters. These people have made it their life's mission to make sure your trip to the shops, home, work, fucking sexy land is as unbearable as possible. So today we're going to be going over a list of some of, if not the, worst offenders in this category. Stick around. Anyone who drives a Ford Ranger. You'll be going triple the fucking speed limit at 7 in the morning, and somehow fucking Caleb or Bazo or whoever in his lifted Ranger Raptor will be 2 inches from your rear bumper, shining spotlights visible from Mars that are also perfectly eye level with your rear view mirror. Look, I get it that 2 inches is a measurement that you are very familiar with. The last time someone asked you to give them some space, it was your ex-wife Kirsten. But that doesn't mean I want you clinging to my rear bumper like it's the 6 years of child support that you still owe, while you're cruising on your phone and listening to Nickelback, and I'm seeing green and purple flashes every time I close my eyes. SV6 P-platers. These dudes will get handed a provisional driver's license, have 7 near misses with every single car on the road, like they're squeeze Benz, and then sit on your rear bumper for the next 8 kilometers, expecting you to mount the curb so they can pass you. It's a Saturday afternoon. We all know you've got nowhere to be, except at home, watching Andrew Tate clips before you go and annoy your mum about how you're a high-value male, whilst you're driving a car that's worth like $2,000 from Marketplace, with an exhaust that sounds like my grandmother's throat infection. Old people. You'll be cruising down a 60 road, doing allegedly 65 kilometers, and Catherine over here, fresh from complaining to her friend Margaret about how none of her kids want to see her anymore, will pull out 1 inch in front of you in a 1.8 liter Corolla with brake pads that are more worn out than Lana Rhodes after a shoot with Black, and slow you right down to 40. Like, pack it up, Grandma, take the bus. I can literally hear your brake pads louder than my exhaust pipe. The only destination you're getting to in the near future is the pearly gates. You'd love to wrap one of those around a tree. Traffic Karens. You'll be on the freeway, allegedly, doing a little bit over the speed limit in an empty right lane because you want to catch up to a cool car that you saw and tell them that they have a nice car and suck their dick. But then all of a sudden, Adam Sandler over here in the left lane will pull out right in front of you, forcing you to slam your brakes just to slow you down. It's always some middle-aged dude named Paul or Steve or something driving a RAV4 because his wife won't let him get anything faster. So he's got to make it your problem that he hasn't enjoyed driving since the Dark Ages, and that he spent 10 years wondering why his son looks like his mailman. Like, don't you have a failing marriage to save, buddy? The only reason your wife didn't want you driving anything faster was so that you'd never get home in time quick enough to catch her with the plumber. Sucker mums who drive SUVs. You'll be minding your own business, and then fucking Sharon over here, fresh from 3 glasses of Chardonnay and a heated argument with her husband, will come and sit on my rear bumper in her financed Kia Sorento and high beam me for the next 8 kilometers, like I'm supposed to fucking move to the side of the road so that Miss Important over here can take her dipshit kid to soccer practice. Like, I get it. You're late for your kid's soccer practice. Your husband spends all his time in the back shed just to avoid talking to you. And let's just face it, when your kids move out of home, they ain't gonna talk to you either. But that doesn't give you the excuse to drive like a fuckwit. I'm not your fucking husband. Left swipe, Sharon. Left swipe. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. People who speed up when you try to overtake them. You'll be behind them in the left lane while they're 10 kilometers under the speed limit. But the second you go into the right lane to try and pass them, suddenly they found their accelerator pedal and are now 20 over the limit just so that you can't pass them. The worst part is that if you back down and go back behind them, they'll drive even fucking slower than before. Or worse, you'll be on a single lane road and they'll be doing 20 under the limit, but as soon as it opens up to 2 lanes, they're off like Paul Walker in a Carrera GT. These people are the driving equivalent of those dudes that always try to drag you down and are never happy for you no matter what you achieve. And then they wonder why no one wants to talk to them when all they do is just play League of Legends and beat off the Rule 34 while wearing a fedora. Now, we've talked about a lot of shit drivers on this list, but I think easily the worst offenders on this list, the worst drivers, have to be the people who have gotten this far in the video and haven't left a like yet. Anyway, thanks for watching, boys. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe as well, because there'll be more on the way. And if there's any drivers on this list that you think I missed, tell me about them down in the comments. But my name's Jordan, I can't focus, and that's all for today. Bye.